Hi guys, Blake Hernandez here, hair bigger than ever, and I want to talk to you guys about table training your dogs, and I'm talking about client dogs. So first I want to say, when I'm doing demos and trying to teach you guys how to do a certain skill, obviously I'm going to use dogs that are well behaved, especially so, just so that we can really focus on what's at hand. But people are always asking me how, or more telling me, they're like, my clients dance around, my clients fight me, and it doesn't work. And so for me, I am very consistent, and I learned this early on in grooming. So if you guys are watching, can you go ahead and tell me where you're watching from? I'd love to hear. If you're watching this on the repeat, just say, hi. Okay, so today I took in a new dog, a standard poodle. I've never done this dog before. It was a calm environment in my salon, and I went to prepare the shampoo, and when I was preparing the shampoo, the dog was walking around, and I went to scoop her up. Never touched this dog before, and it tried to bite me, and it peed, and it expressed. This was not a well-behaved dog. It wasn't a dog that was used to being groomed professionally. So I had to figure, okay, it does not like being scooped up. She does not like being scooped up. So because I could tell that, hey, you guys, go ahead and share this. You guys don't want to be show groomers. You don't want to be competition groomers. I get it. But we're all groomers trying to make money and not get injured. And you can see I don't have scratches or bites or anything ever. Okay, I don't fight dogs. I groom them. So this dog didn't like to be picked up. So I lowered my table down. Okay. This is going to make it a little bit easier. If the dog can step up and wants to step up, then I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm also going to lower the table down as low as it goes so that it's not difficult to convince the dog. But another thing is, you want to get a paw mat. Okay, you can get any mat. If you have questions about why you want a paw mat, download the GroomSource app. It is free to sign up. And there's a video on product knowledge, all sorts of products, but Paw Mats, one of them. These things don't allow bacteria, molds, anything to grow on them. They can get scratched up, and the type of material just doesn't allow for that stuff to cling on. Okay, if you have questions, you can also ask Karina Stormworthy, which I just found out this weekend. Anyway, okay, so Paw Mats, they get a little bit of traction. It's also relaxing. Anyone who's been like a cashier knows that you shift your weight. Standing in place, you still shift your weight. And the last thing you want to do is be scissoring a perfect little cuff and then be like, and then you're scissoring their trunk and they're like, okay, so you don't want them doing that. So a paw mat will help. Okay, so I put a paw mat down. Now I'm going to see if the dog is table trained and come here, baby, and get up. Okay, I've never done this dog before, but I found out she's table trained enough to get up here, or she likes to get up on things. So I lift her up here on her own. She always faces the back, I've noticed. I don't want to loop something over her because she'll get all crazy about it. And I have a hydraulic table, so it doesn't move up super smoothly. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get her to an area so I'm not bearing down on her. So what I do is I brace the table as I lift my hydraulic up so it doesn't rock as much. It's not as scary, it's not as jarring. So I get this dog up to where they feel secure. Now, whenever you're placing them, you don't just go like this. Okay, so what people will do when they're sitting down is they just lift them up. But what you'll notice is her feet are still in a position to sit back down. You don't want it to be easy for them to sit back down. So you want their hocks to be 90 degrees to the ground so that they're sitting really solid on their foot. It's really solid. But that's all little stuff. If you have a hammock for really crazy dogs, if you have some sort of groomer's helper, if you guys are just joining me now, please share this so that your groomer friends don't get injured and they can get through their grooms easier and faster. So share this with your friends, guys. Okay, so now that I've got this dog set up here, the biggest secret is do not teach your dog that it's okay to dance. The worst thing you could do is be like, oh, I'm scissoring this bracelet. Ooh, and then you're like, oh, turn here, and you turn the dog, and you do the other bracelet. Or you turn the dog, and then all of a sudden, it's become a dance. All of a sudden, they think shifty, willy-nilly, turn here, spin there, sit there is totally okay, and it's not. So I don't talk to them about it. I don't make a big deal about it. I just lift up their booty and make sure that they're standing square. If I need to do something on that side, I walk to this side. Okay, guys, it's not hard, and pretty soon they learn that what's expected of them is to be up here. Now, this dog tried to bite me, okay? We're good now, okay? She just needed to let me know what she did like and what she didn't like, and I had to pay attention, and I had to adjust for her. So now she's up to a comfortable place for me. I groomed her. Again, this is her first appointment with me. But anyway, my biggest secret is do not teach your dog to dance by moving them around a lot. The trick is to teach them to stand solid. And that doesn't mean going like this. Okay, that's not going to get them to stand up. Stay calm. Don't talk to them about them. Don't scare them. Just lift their butt up. Put their feet where they belong. And you move around them. The dogs that sit, when you touch their tail, I support their bottom while I lift it. Get it all the way lifted, and then I tickle the back of the tail so that their tail will stay standing. Okay? First groom with me, guys. Don't tell me that your clients don't listen. Okay? This dog was groomed by his mom or something. Like, not by a groomer. So, this isn't like rocket science. We're shaving buttholes. But you don't want to stress out because then they stress out. You don't want to dance because then they'll dance. So that's pretty much my secret. If you have extreme cases, of course groomers helpers are going to help you. Of course waistbands are going to help you. But I don't know about you. I don't want to have to use those things if I don't have to. I would like to train my dogs. Okay, this is how I train client dogs. If I wanted to train my own personal dog how to do it better, I would feed them like snacks up on the table. And I would also allow them to sleep long term on the table. I know that some salons are small and you're pushed up against the wall. Too bad. Pull it away. 12 inches? Okay, so that you can slide through. But don't make your dog spin around because then you're going to be like, oh my God, why is this dog spinning around so much? It's your fault, so don't do it. Okay.